this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Today in this video, I am going to be joined by a dancing chicken. I am also going to be joined by a dancing bear that is jumping up and down inside of a painting. And I'm also going to be joined by a dancing choo-choo! Who, tell you what, choo-choo, rather than you having to go through the whole drama of trying to get inside of the small doorway, we'll come out here and we can have our breakfast out here instead. And then there's plenty of headroom. So let's do that for a little bit of a change. I'm not sure if I've ever had my breakfast out here before. Tell you what, let's start a new trend. Let's have a breakfast in a different room for every video for the next few videos, shall we? So where should we have our breakfast today? Let's have our breakfast in here with Henry and Hilda, because then I get a chance to say hello to my snow golem friends as well, and of course my iron golem friends. So yeah, you can put down the cake somewhere, Lee Bear, and I'm gonna try and eat it. You can't actually place it on the table, but down here will do. A nice snow cake. Nom 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 nom. Ah, absolutely delicious. And oh no, looks like Choo Choo had the trouble of having to come in the room anyway. Anyway, it was nice to see you, Henry. Nice to see you as well, Hilda. Let's now go and run over to the love garden and make sure we leave the door shut. Otherwise, Henry might go for a little bit of a wander, and then we're going to be cleaning up snow for the next few months or so. Right then, in the love garden today, I am adding online winner. And the reason I'm adding online winner is because basically he's been really, really nice. He's always commenting really nice things, and I always notice it, and there's a good chance you can look at the comments right now and see a comment for him. And so because I just always see him in the comments saying nice things and being friendly to everyone, I wanted to say thank you for being nice and welcome to my love garden. Okay then, Lee Bear, it's the thing that I know you've been waiting for. It's time for the speed race. First person to the doghouse is going to win, and seeing as I want to be very quick today because we've got lots to build, let's just go straight into it. So you're going to jump through the heart. First one in the doghouse picks which dog we're gonna join, and today I'm determined to win because I seem to keep losing recently. Right, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go, 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 straight through the love heart, no problem. I'm gonna dive this way, and I think this is the quickest route. I think the fastest way is to get there is to go through the farm, then you need to go and jump down here and jump down there. It hurts a little bit, but you can get through. Yay! I was able to win, and Lee Bear was just a little bit behind, and today I'm going to take Sherbet with me. You can go and join us. And now we're going to head straight over to the Funland because today we are going to begin building a brand new minigame, and I'm going to explain what the game is while we're on our way over to the Funland. So the idea of the game is that it's an invisible maze. It's a maze which you can't see, so there's going to be invisible walls, and the way you do invisible walls is actually a little bit tricky. If you place down a fence gate and have it shut and then put a carpet on top of it, you can't actually walk over the carpet. But if you open the gate, you can walk over the carpet. So what that means is you can build a floor of fence gates, cover it in carpets, and then if you open a few of the gates but leave the others shut, you essentially have an invisible maze. So I'm going to build a big square, and then the aim of the game is to get into the middle of the square, the middle of the maze, and yeah, everyone's going to be racing to do so. So one person is going to be the maze master, and they're going to go underneath the game, and they're going to open a few of the gates, and then everyone else needs to try and get into the middle. So that's how the game's going to work. It's relatively simple, but yeah, it should be good fun to play. And the other thing you need to do is that you need to make sure you've got a low ceiling as well, because otherwise people could just jump over. And wait a minute, something seems different with that tree. There's something a little bit odd about the tree directly in front of me. I'm not sure what it is. Looks like we have a choo-choo playing peekaboo over there. And the reason he's over here is because this is the area that we are going to be building in. So the first things first is I need to dig out a big area. So because the fence gates need to be in the ground, we're going to have to dig one down this entire area. So it's going to be 25 blocks by 25. 25. So I think I'm just going to dig, and then when I'm actually placing in the blocks, I'm going to be working it out. And it's going to be blue and orange, this game is, which I think are two quite cool colors that should go well together. So now I've got my pit here. I'm going to go and start off with a ring of blue wool, and so I need to count along as I place it. So let me do what I always try and do, and see if I can do it in just one breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That wasn't as bad. I tried doing the same thing when I built the huge arrow, and that was a lot harder. So let's go and do the same. Let's see, I'm going to try and dig along, and I'm going to guess how long 25 is, and then let's see how close I can get to guessing right. And oh no! Oh, my shovel's gone. I've had that shovel for ages. Right, looks like I need to make myself a new shovel first, and then I can carry on digging along. Because we're going to have to dig underneath the entire area, I want to make sure I definitely have a shovel. I don't want to be clawing it all out with my hands. I reckon 25's about here, maybe this one here. I think this looks right, but I always got to go and check first anyway. So let's go. What I could do, actually, rather than having to count, if I make it so I'm just holding 25 blocks, and then if I just build on, actually no, I need 24 blocks because there's already one there. Yeah, I can just build along and then just see when I run out of wool and see how close I was to guessing it right. So let's build to there. Perfect. I got it absolutely perfect. So now what we can do is go and dig out this entire area just one block down and make it all meet up. And then we can go and start adding in all of the fence gates. So I need to build to about here and then start digging along this way. And then it should all link up. And then we have one big square, which is going to be 25 blocks by 25. And so the pattern is going to be alternating between blue and orange wool, but the beginning, which is kind of where you start the maze, there's going to be at first 3 rows of this blue wool. So while I place this blue wool in, Choo wherever you are down in your little pit, and Lee, you can start just digging out the middle of this entire area, and I'll go and start trying to fill in some of this wool. And the good thing is that because we're making carpets, it's actually quite easy to make carpets, because every 2 blocks of wool makes 3 carpets, which means that you get a lot more carpets for your money. But we are also going to have to make a whole load of gates, and I mean a lot of gates to pretty much cover this entire area, apart from the very middle, because the middle is just going to be black wool, and that's where you got to get to. And then there's going to be a small tower with some ladders on. So once you get to the middle, you can actually climb up and jump on the roof. And then the roof is going to be all made out of glass. And the reason for that is the maze master, once they've designed their maze and opened the gates they want to, they can then climb onto the roof, and they can watch everyone else playing by looking through the glass. So it looks like most of the area's been destroyed now. I can go and start placing down some of this blue wool here, and then once I've done these 3 rows of blue walls, we can start adding down the gates and just placing them all over the floor around this area here. And then once the carpets are on top, the only other thing we need to do is the room underneath, and then the glass ceiling, which is going to be above it. So this is the second row of blue wool, and there seems to be a big pit here. I don't know if that was a natural pit or if that's one done by one of my helpers. But yeah, we shouldn't dig down too low yet, Choo, only because we need blocks there to place the gates on. I don't know if you can actually place gates on the side of other gates. Actually, we could do that, but I think it'd be easier to place all of the gates first and then go underneath and start digging out a big room, because there's going to be a big cool looking room underneath there, which is only for the maze master to go down and start switching around some of the gates. So if you help me for now, adding this row of blue wool around the outside. And does anyone have any spare blue wool already? Because I haven't even started doing carpets yet, and I already seem to be running low. In fact, I've only got a few blocks left. Can anyone throw me some spare blue wool if anyone has some on them? There we go. Everyone's just throwing it all over the floor, and then I can continue helping building along here. And actually, something else that's going to be different is the corners need to be slightly different, because you can't really do fence gates going diagonal. So on the corners of all of the different areas, we're actually going to be using blocks along like this. And so it's going to be the same here on this side, leading into the middle. But because there's going to be fence gates on either side, you still won't actually be able to walk through. So I think the middle's going to be around about this level here. I think these should be roughly the same. Oh no, this goes out slightly further. So let's go out to about there. So the middle's going to be around there. So all we need to do now is do rows of fence gates in the middle here. So let's go and put down another crafting table, the second crafting table of the video so far. Look, my other crafting table's right there, and instead of walking to it, I just make another one and plonk it down here. So let's go and make a whole load of planks and a whole load of sticks, and then let's go and make absolutely loads of these fence gates. And then all we need to do is go along here and start placing them in big long rows along here like this. And why is it not letting me place the fence gate down? There we go. Allow me to place that one there. It's not allowing me to place fence gates along here. There we go. If I come down here, it now allows me to put them down here like this. So once we've built all of these rows of the gates, when we place the carpets on top of them, you won't see these at all. So when you look at the area, it's just going to look like one big flat area. And oh, these aren't in line, I don't think. Oh, I think I did this wrong here. This is supposed to be here like this. Oh, it's because this row wasn't done here. Yeah, I see. So this is supposed to be wool along here like this. I did a little bit of a mistake there. So let's go and switch these around like this. And what I might do is try and build the very middle of the area here, and then we can kind of work out everything else around it and make sure it lines up. Is this one in the right place here? I think this one here is correct. It's just the other one that was wrong. And let's put down a few torches as well, just so we can see what we're doing. So the very middle is going to be made out of black wool, and this area needs to be 5 by 5. So is that 5 there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hopefully this should be the very middle. So this is the goal. This is the area that everyone is going to be trying to get to. So now if I kind of do the same diagonal pattern along here like this, then once everything's linked up, we should be good to go. And does this work? Does this link up right? I'm not entirely sure if it does. This might not be the middle. Let me check. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to that side. Here it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as well. So it's definitely right here. I don't know if it's too close on this side though. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha! It only goes to 6 on this side, which means it probably goes further on this side. So yeah, I think I just need to bring the entire thing slightly further this way. So it won't be too difficult to do. All I need to do is I need to break this away, I think, and then do it a little bit closer on this side, and then it should be worked out perfectly. So let's go and place this black wool down here, and then in the very middle there's going to be this little pillar here, which I'm going to go and put some ladders on top of, and then that way we can use that to climb out and get on top. So this little diagonal area here, this isn't right either. This should be the same as it was on the other side. So if I go and break this away here, and if I go to the middle here, and I can try and make it link up the same. And then, yeah, once the gates are all down, we can go and start putting on top all of the carpet. So this lines up perfectly, and yep, that one lines up perfectly here as well. So I'm going to put down a few more torches around the area, one, so we can see what we're doing, but two, to make sure the googlies don't attack. And sure, but I'm sorry. I said that I was going to be better and make it so the dogs aren't sitting down the entire time. I'm sorry, sure, but you can you can jump up and you can join us as well. So right, let's go now and start helping Lee Bear placing all the gates. And where did Choo Choo get to? I've not seen him in a while. I think he got bored building the game and just decided to wander off. But no worries, me and Lee Bear are a winning team, and we should be able to get this game hopefully not finished, but hopefully done to a point where we can have ourselves maybe a bit of a test to go, or at least show you how the game's going to work, and have a little bit of fun inside of the maze. So this side is looking really good. This side here is almost done and ready for the carpets to be put down. So let's go and do these final few rows along here like this, and then I just got these 2 rows here. And the good thing about the game is, even though at first it might seem a little bit random, and hello Sherbet, are you having fun jumping up and down in the game? I think Sherbet might be a little bit stuck luck there. Yeah, what I was saying is that, like, the game at first might seem a little bit random because the maze is invisible. It might seem all about luck to see who gets to the middle, but the strategy is that when getting through the maze, you want to be watching everyone else and seeing what they're doing. Because if you see someone getting a little bit closer to the center, you want to try and remember how they got to there, and so you can sort of copy them a bit and go the same route as they do. So if you watch everyone else really carefully and get a little bit lucky yourself, that is going to be the key to being the victor. And then also, when you're the maze master and you're setting up the maze, you want to make sure you're setting up the maze to be as tricky as possible, to make it as difficult as you can for everyone else to try and get to the middle. So let me go and make a whole load more of these gates. I got 35 more of these gates, and let's go and place down these final few rows. And hello, Choo Choo went to go and grab some more wool. And I thought you went off on a little bit of a vacation, but luckily me and Lee have been doing some really good progress and got almost all of these gates already put down. So let's go and do these last few rows, and then we can go and make the carpets and try and place them on top of the face gates as well. So there's not too many left. I think this might be the last side of gates that needs to be put down, and I think I will just about not have enough, but hopefully Choo Choo and Lee Bear will have enough as well. And I'm trying to balance walking along this other row of fence gates as I place these last few down, and I've got 3 here. I just need 2 more on this side, and then look, it looks like almost all of the gates are done, and Sherbet is absolutely loving it. I don't think Sherbet knows what the game is actually eventually going to be, but is just enjoying running around on them anyway. Right, so let's go and make a whole bunch of this wool I've got into carpets then. So as I said, you only need 2 blocks of the wool to make 3 of the actual carpet. So you can make quite a lot of carpet with not so much wool. And then there is a bit of a trick to placing them down on the fence gates, because if I just try to place them, you'll see that the gate would just open and close. But if you crouch down like this and then place them, you can see that you can actually place them on top of the gates, and then the gates don't end up opening and closing. So what we can do is just do them in the same order that these blocks are. And even though that these blocks aren't made out of fences or gates, you won't be able to get through the corners because you're going to be blocked by the gate. You can see that I kind of get lifted up a little bit. Even though I can walk over them now, I get lifted up and down. That's why you need the low ceiling. Because you can't go any higher, you kind of just get a little bit stuck, and that is the thing that makes it seem like there's a little bit of an invisible wall there. So once I've done a few of these rows, I might dig out a little bit under the ground, underneath the gates, and then that way I can show you what it's like once you've opened a few of the gates, and we can have a little bit of a test to go, just so I can show roughly how it's going to work. Because at the very front over here, there's going to be kind of like a little pathway, but also a tunnel leading down. So while Lee Bear and Choo Choo carry on placing down the carpets, I might go and try and build that. So it's going to go out to about here, I reckon, and then I'm going to have an orange section here, which is going to mark where you enter the underground area, or where the maze master is going to end up going to go down. And that's what I'm calling the game, by the way. I'm not sure if I mentioned yet. The game is actually going to be called Maze Master, which I think is just quite a cool sounding name. So this area here is where the tunnel's going to be. There's going to be a hole down the middle here, and then I'm going to go and add in this blue wall around here as well. And then the entire outside of this area, this final row, there's going to be a fence gate, which is kind of blocking off the game from the rest of the funland. So let me dig down here a little bit and kind of make myself a little bit of a temporary tunnel, because what you'll see down here is a dog. Now what you'll see down here is all of the fence gates from underneath. So the pattern on the underneath is going to be pretty much the same as it was on the above. It's going to be these same stripes matching up with the ceiling of the orange and then the blue wall as well. But from down here, you'll be able to look at all the gates and to decide what you want to do. So the rule will be is that the maze master will open one gate on each row of the of the maze above him. And I don't mean each row is in along here, I mean within the whole square. So there's only going to be one correct route that you'll be able to go in order to get through the entire game. And I realize I've lost my shovel and I haven't got any ladders, so once again the third crafting table of the video. I've hardly moved more than 25 blocks and I've made 3 crafting tables. And oh, look, a magical shovel has just appeared in front of me. Did you make that for me, Sherbet? Thank you very much. You're a very good dog, but you are standing exactly in the way for where I wanted to place this ladder. Nope, not going to move. Right, I won't worry about you for now then. I'm just going to go and carry on digging it away. Oh, the second I look away is when you decide to run away as well. Right, so let's go and put this ladder down here, and then that way I'm going to be able to get back outside. And if I build a... Whoa, good progress has been done here. This is looking awesome. Yeah, I'm going to build a little bit of a ceiling. As I said, eventually this ceiling is going to be made out of glass, but for now I'm just going to use a little bit of this wall because I think it will look okay. And the reason I'm using glass, as I said, is so you can see through it, so that way the maze master will be able to watch over what everyone else is doing. So let's just go and put a little bit of a ceiling here, and then I can give you a bit of an example of how the game is going to work when you're actually playing it, how it's going to be like an invisible maze. So I'm going to just build along to here, should be okay, and you'll now see that if I try to walk through this area, I can't. It's like an invisible wall. So you see that? You can just see the carpet on the floor, but if I try to walk through, I can't. And so if I now come down here, I can go and open a few of these gates. I'm going to open one here, and one here, and then I'm going to open one over here, and then maybe one over here. And so then that is the only path I can use to walk through, as Lee Bear's demonstrating. And also, Googlies won't be able to get through it either. And look at all these zombies dancing all over the place. So yeah, you can see that if I try and walk through, I can only go this one very particular route to get to the other side. There we go, I got a little bit further forward, and there we go. I got to the other side here, and now, because there's no more ceiling, I'm able to get easily to the middle. So in the next episode, we're going to go down here, and we're going to dig out this entire area and decorate it a little bit better so it doesn't look like it looks now. It's a little bit of a mess. And then we're also going to jump up the top, and we're going to go and place glass this entire area here, and then once that's done, the game should be ready to be played. So yeah, there'll be a link in the description to that episode, which should be online very soon. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!